Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Hunting Grounds. Here on the Hunting Grounds today, we have got a ton to do. We have the perfect weather conditions for planting our fall food plots. Over the next 10 to 15 days, we are projected for rain almost every single day. I think there's only a couple days that we aren't supposed to get rain. Our temperatures have dropped where we've been over 90 degrees with a heat index over 100, and we are going to be for the next week in the 80s and 70s for a high. So perfect conditions. We're gonna have cooler weather, we're gonna have wetter weather, and especially when we're gonna be planting some of these seeds in the ways that we're gonna be planting it, we need as much moisture and soil seed contact as possible. I brought out a no-till drill from a friend. We got it all cleaned up. We gotta do some final adjustments on it, get it ready to plant. I got a friend, Calvin Cope, coming out who's gonna pull it with his tractors. Just goes to show if you don't have the equipment, you can get it. I'm borrowing both, and I'm borrowing Calvin's time and his tractor, and we're gonna get these planted. We got to do some no-till drilling. We are going to be planting some just by broadcasting. We got my family coming out. We've got deer heads to pick up. We're gonna take you guys through an entire day of my life on a Saturday and show you how busy it is. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up. Stay tuned. So we got it adjusted, moved it over just enough, small enough that it's going to be able to use those, but we still got to have our rape come out at a good steady consistency and some of those smaller other seeds that are in there. So with a variety of seed mix like that, we got to adjust it about the best that we can for the no-till, and hopefully it'll work. We'll adjust it while we're out there if we need to. Well, apparently we're gonna do a little back and forth on this episode because yesterday I didn't get everything done that I wanted done. We did come in with the no-till drill and all our clover food plots. We got the broadside mix from Eagle Seed and we no-till drilled all those in, but we just had a ton of stuff come up. We ended up going and getting my bucks from last year that were mounted that you'll see here after a little bit, but one thing I didn't get done was broadcasting over the existing Eagle Seed soybeans with some of their fall mix and some of their broadside mix, and interested to see how it's going to work out. What I'm going to do is I've got the Earthway bag spreader. I want to fill it up, and this stuff's pretty tall as you can tell, and it's actually taller back in here as you get back in there a little bit. And the deer have been in here really heavily. A lot of people see this and they're like, man, your deer aren't hitting on it. Well, I planted so much that the deer are hitting on areas really heavily, and some of those areas it's going to be really easy to get in there with the spreader and spread that seed topically on top. But in an area like this, I'm just going to hold that bag spreader up, walk it in the grid pattern, get a good amount thrown down in there, and that's what's going to happen there basically is as these leaves all start dying and they start falling off, there is a lot of exposed soil down low. Well, that seed is going to fall down, hit that soil, it's going to have good soil seed contact, and we are expected for a lot of rain in the upcoming 15 days. So it should get all the water it needs, so it should be greening up underneath. And as this all dies on top and leaves the seed pods up on top, it's going to be coming in green underneath, so it's not going to ever empty the dinner plate there. There's always going to be something for the deer to browse on that's green and lush in here. Plus, they'll have another broadside mix food plot back in here. The redneck blind is hidden back behind those trees there. So we're going to get started, see how this goes, and hopefully there's like not a Sasquatch in here, because if something grabs me, it'll be an interesting video, that's for sure. Oh yeah, that looks good. That's exciting. Can you tell which deer are mine from the hunts?
Yeah, that one right there.
There's that one, and then that's the Kansas up there. Damn. It's really cool. So Brian and I just went and picked up my bucks from last year. This is a drop time. If you guys remember on last year's episode, really cool hunt. Got this buck with the CVA. I'll put a link on this video so you guys can go back and take a look at that hunt. But now I got the exciting task of trying to figure out where I'm gonna put them in this house. I'm thinking this back wall is gonna look pretty good for a trophy room wall. Excited to get them back. Scott's Taxidermy there in Exeter, Missouri did a phenomenal job. This is my drop time. And then we got my first ever Kansas whitetail. But guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this week's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe. Go to our website and you can subscribe there. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Until next time, go to your way, get a youth or new hunter involved in the outdoors. And as always, have a better than average day. He does have some cool color to him. And that's a Kansas buck right there. You have some really good mass down there.